Disappointing game. Disappointing game. We came out, we started fast. What I would say is, look, we're a soft football team across the board. We talk about what makes a tough football team. That's being able to run the ball, that's being able to stop the run, and that's being able to cover kicks, and we did none of those today. They controlled the ball for most of the day. You know, their run game averaged over 4.5 yards a carry. Our run game, not sure what the average was, but it wasn't good. Look, back to the drawing board. I mean, we can't sit here and pout. We just got to put a game together.
How do you explain what's happened to the running game?
I'm not sure. That's something that you got to watch on film. What I will say is it's a mentality, it's an attitude, and here as of late, our run game just hasn't been able to do anything offensively, and then defensively. I mean, the players, like, we just got to play better. We got to play better technique. Got to lock our guy out in front of us, and really that's what it comes down to: locking the guy out in front of you, dominating him, and making a tackle.
What do you think has caused this to be, as you mentioned, a soft football team across the board?
I'm not sure. I mean, that's something that I have to think about. We have a long flight back, and I'm not sure. It's not like all of a sudden, we did something different and now we're a soft football team. It's just the mentality that we got to get back in the guys.
Do you think you need to consider a change to the defensive play calling?
Look, once again, I'll go back over the film, and from where I was standing, like, even when you're in the right call, they're still not doing their job. So that's on me.
The decision to go for the 2-point conversion after the touchdown.
Yep. Yep. So that decision, at some point in time, you have to go for two, and I just wanted to at least know what situation we were going to be in with more time on the clock. So we went for two on the first one. I'm sure other people see it a different way. It's just a philosophical thing.
What did you see on the punt return touchdown?
I saw guys getting out leveraged. I saw a punt down the middle of the field, which is always difficult to cover. And look, he has a strong leg, and he outkicked his coverage, and we weren't disciplined in our lanes.
How would you assess Drake May's play his second start?
I thought Drake, did a good job, especially starting the game off fast. He made some good throws. He made some plays with his legs. But again, I have to go back to the film and really just study that.
Jerod, with now 6 straight losses, are you worried that you're losing the players at all, and that guy's getting really down?
No, I'm not worried about that. Look, the guys, they understand. Every week is its own week, and it's my job. When we get there on Wednesday is to change the page. So.
Jerod, you used that word the other day, rebuild, which was great. Restart, rebuild. Does it feel farther away than maybe even you thought when you took this job?
No, not at all. Look, I don't want to go back and say we should have won this because we should have lost. I mean, we could have lost all of the games. And saying that, we just got to keep working, going out there with the players that we have, and get better.
The run game offensively, what do you think that faces not having the success you're used to there?
I mean, that kind of goes back to what I said earlier. It's a mentality. It's a mentality, and it's about reestablishing the line of scrimmage.
Level of concern with Jalen Polk? I mean, just hands on the ball and not finishing.
Yeah, we need more from Polk. We need more concentration. He'll be a good player in this league. Just got to continue to work at it.
Offensively, you had 10 points on the first 2 drives. What did you see change after that?
Again, I'll go back and look at the film. It would be easy to say, the vibe on the sideline was down. It wasn't down. It was still up. It always comes back to execution in my eyes, and just didn't do it. It wasn't like a big adjustment that was made or anything like that. We just weren't making the plays.
Do you wish you had brought the team out here earlier to get more acclimated or anything like that?
No, look, once again, we started the game off fast, and they felt good. I asked multiple players, and we just didn't finish.
Well, you use the word concentration when you're talking about some of the problems on the field. Do you think concentration is a problem that's growing before we get into the season?
I don't think so. I think every single week is its own week, and you got to hit the reset button. And that includes concentration, attention to details, all of those things.
How's that concerns the whole? How do you keep something like that? How do you keep his motivation up when he's struggling like this to his game?
Well, first I have to remind him he's a young football player, and I'm not using that as an excuse, but I mean, this isn't the last iteration or evolution of Jalen Polk. He just has to get back in the meeting rooms and go back out there on the field and get better.
Soft is a tough word for a player to hear. Are you trying to send a message to them?
Every time I talk to you guys, I understand that the players read all of that stuff. So I always use this vehicle as a way to reinforce a message or get a message out to those guys.
Do you think there's a way for you to be harder on the players?
There's always a way to be harder. I think there's always a balance in doing that. Again, like six straight losses. I mean, they feel bad about it as well. As a professional player, like you feel bad about losses just like everyone else, and it's about just going back to the drawing board and trying to put some stuff together.
You described the team as soft. I mean, how would you describe the coaching staff?
Look, the coaches. Well, first it starts with me, and it's about just the mentality of going back to having a tough football team, and I just had to do a better job. And like I said, I'll think it through on the plane ride home. Look, it's hard to win football games in the NFL, and I totally understand that. I've talked to seasoned coaches, head coaches around the league, and they say the same thing. It's tough. It's tough. And then once again, every week is its own week.
Coach, what does a successful, sort of not successful, but at 1-6, the second half of the season, what sort of goals do you put in place to at least ensure that there's going to be some development on this team?
Yep. I think the main goal is to win next week.